Hello everyone. In today's session, I'm going to discuss about the decision control of Python. Um, so, what is decision control? Well, decision control is also defined as a flow controller statement, which allow us to control the flow of a statement in program using different condition. It always craft the program which has branches. Decision making empower us to change the control or flow of the program. Here a flow controller statement has two categories, that is the decision or the selection controller statement, and another one is the iterative or the loop controller statement. Both are responsible to control the statement after using some condition. We can control the statement with some condition always, which are completely responsible to express the expression according to the condition given by user. If we talk about decision or selection controller statement, decision controller statement always define a set of statement, or we can also put the single line statement depend on the condition given by the user. That certain condition is completely consists the boolean expression and always return the result in a form of true or false. Decision controller statement are also defined as a branch controller statement, where the flow are completely depend on the number of branches which must be controlled by their conditions only. So we can say, if we talk about decision control statement control the statement which are completely based on some particular decision. Decision controller statement has three different type, that is if statement, if else statement, and if elif statement. Here if elif statement is also defined as a nested if statement where multiple if are working together. Now the first one is if statement. What is if statement? If a statement is uh, a decision making statement which gives the power to incorporate the branching in a program. We can always generate the branches of condition by the if statement. As we know, program is a set of instructions given to a computer, and that instructions are completely depend on some specific task, and that task requires making decisions. So conditional statement form an integral part of programming, which allow us to uh, express the statement based on the condition. If we talk about the implementation or the behavior of if a statement, it always execute the block if the given is condition is true. Otherwise it will execute the next block. It means if a statement executed the if condition always executed if and only if uh, it match their condition. If the condition is true, it will execute the statement. Otherwise, it will execute the otherwise it will ignore the statement and terminate from the program. So the basic concept of if a statement is, if the condition is true, it will execute by if a statement. Otherwise, the program is terminated. So let's check the syntax first. This is the syntax of if condition. But before following the syntax of if condition, we have to be use some particular rule of if a statement, or we can say the rule of decision control statement, which is mandatory when we use the program of decision making control in Python. So what are the rule of the program? The first rule of the program is a colon sign should be uh, placed after the condition in decision controller statement. It means we have to be placed a colon sign after the condition. Suppose if we use if 6 less than 7, after that we have to be placed a colon sign to continue the conditional statement of if block. The next rule is there is no need of parenthesis for the condition. It means it is completely optional. We can use the parenthesis or we can also ignore the parenthesis from the condition. So here we can, if we use the parenthesis with the condition, it allowed to run the program successfully, or if we ignore the parenthesis from the condition, again it will allow to execute the program successfully. The third condition is, the third rule is if we use multiple if statement or if we use the nested block. As we know, if we put multiple if statement, it is defined as a nested block. So if we use the nested block in Python, it must be declared or defined by some indentation. Look, if we use the if statement, if we use the true or the false both statement, in that case we have to be careful about the indentation. Suppose if we press the enter, it automatically create an indentation between the lines. Okay, so indentation is mandatory when you use or when you apply the conditional statement in your program. Otherwise it will return the error. We can use an if with the multiple if statement. It means an if can have any number of nested if. We can use multiple if inside inside a single program. And the last rule of your decision controller statement is the condition in if must be represented as a true or false. It means it will always represent the result in a boolean type only. So these are the rule of decision controller statement which we have to be used when we work on the if else statement of Python. So let's check the program with an example. According to the syntax, here I'm going to use two value like 12 and 13. Okay, sorry, there is some indentation problem. So again, I'm going to type the value a equals to 12, b equals to 13. Then here is the statement that a greater than b, which is wrong. Use print a is greatest. Now here I'm going to print the statement instead of a. So just place the specifier. As we know, you can check the work of a specifier in the input output lecture of your ISM page. Then %x, sorry, not x, a. So it will return the result if the statement is true, but here we can see the statement is false. So now it does not print any content, because in if a statement, if the condition is true, it will print the data or the statement. Otherwise it will directly exit from the program. So here it does not print anything because the statement is wrong here. Now I'm going to print the same content again, but I am going to change the value of a, and then okay, so there is the some error because of copy and paste. So type it again. Python cell does not allow to directly put the copy and paste multiple lines because it's a cell, so it always work on the interpreter. We can put the same with the file of the Python, but we cannot use it in the Python cell directly. But we can use a single line to copy and then print. So it will print 14 is greatest. So this is the work of if statement. Now suppose I want to put some number from the keyboard and wanted to check the number is even or odd. In that case I have to be use the input statement. So let's open the file first and check a equals to int input enter number, then if a, as we know the reminder must be calculated by the mod sign, so we have to use the to find the reminder to check the number is even or odd, so we have to be place the mod sign here and then 2. Now I'm going to run the program. Okay, if.py save if. Okay, if is already exists, so just use if1.py and then save. Invalid syntax. What is the invalid syntax? Look, this is the invalid syntax. As we can see, it returns the error if we ignore the indentation. So it will return the error. Run it again. Okay. So here we have to be put the complete condition. A mod 2 is the calculation, not the condition. We have to be find the condition instead of the calculation. So here we can use if a mod 2 equals to 0. It means if a is completely divisible from 2, it returns the remainder as 0. So this is the complete statement, and then run your program. So again it prints the invalid syntax. I have to check what is the syntactical problem of it. So here we can check the number first. What is the syntactical problem of it? Okay, so here now we just forgot to close the int function. Now again run your program. Enter a number, it asks for the number, so just put the number 67. It will return nothing. It means the number is odd, that's why it will return nothing for us. Now again I'm going to uh, run the program. Again it will ask for the number, so 12 is odd. Here we can see this is the work of if statement. It will return the statement if the condition is true. Now if we talk about if else statement, if else statement is also responsible to find the to print the statement if the condition is true, but we can else block also provide us the facility to print the false statement. It means the statement which are drop in the false category, we can print that statement with the else. So let's check the example with the same program. So for the if else statement, okay, in the if else statement we have two conditions, that is true and the false. So for true condition we can use the if, and the for false condition we can put the false statement in the else side. So let's check with the same example. Now here I'm going to put the else, then colon, and then print. Okay, the number is not odd here, the number is even, and I'm going to print it, copy it, and just paste it in this statement. Look, if you use the if else statement, the indentation is necessary, but the indentation of else is different from the indentation of if. It means it is not necessary that the if and else indentation must be same. No, it's not necessary. We can use different indentation in if, we can use different indentation in else also. So again, if I'm going to check the program, it asks for the numbers. Now I'm going to use 7. Look, it returns the result that 7 is odd. So here, this is the work of if-else statement. If we use the if only, it will work only the single condition. If we use if-else statement, it will allow to work on the true or the false statement also. We can, if the condition is true, it will be returned by if. If the condition is false, it will be returned by else. So this is the work of if-else statement. Now the next one is elif statement, which is defined as a if-else if statement. So else if else if statement are also known as elif statement, which is defined as a if else if. So in elif statement, we can put multiple conditions to check those conditions and print the statement accordingly. It allows us to use multiple conditions and also provide the facility to check those conditions and print the statement if the conditions, if any one of them is true. So let's check the if else statement with example. Now I'm going to take 3 number here. That is, one is A, the next one is B, and the another one is C. Just wait. C. I'm going to use A equals to 1, print. Addition equals to comma B plus C, where A, the value of A always present the condition and B and C always perform the calculation for with that condition. The next is elif control V. So this is your program. Here we have 3 number. The A is always present the condition, that is 1, 2 and 3. B and C always perform the calculation. So here um, if A equals to A, if we put 1 as A, it will add B and C together. If we use A equals to 2, it will subtract the value of B and C. If we use A equals to 3, it just multiply the value of B and C. If we use any other number instead of 1, 2 and 3, it will print invalid. So let's check the program. Now task for the number, so put your number like 1, you want to add, next one is 5 and the next one is 6, so it will return the addition. As similar, if we run it again and use 2, then 7, 5, it will subtract the value. So this is the work of elif condition, where we can use multiple condition together to find the correct value. So this is the format or overall concept of your if else if and if condition of decision making. In the next session, uh, I will start the flow control, next part of the flow controller statement, that is the loop control. Thank you.